your father circle him, waiting for a chance to sink your claws into the Judd fortune. Ozzy didn't want any part of this life. He chose to serve his country instead of sitting in a boardroom, signing contracts, and kissing up to investors. And you beat him within an inch of his life because you were too stupid to see past your own delusional crush. Simon recovered from his shock first. He stepped forward, his face twisted with rage. This is a setup. You're lying to protect this brat. He's no federal agent. He's a street rat you picked up somewhere. I want proof. Celeste didn't bother to argue. She pulled a small silver device from her pocket, a federal ID badge emblazoned with the seal of the research unit and my photo. She flipped it open, holding it up for everyone to see. The crowd gasped. The security guards, who'd been ready to attack my colleagues only moments before, now looked like they wanted to sink into the floor. They dropped their batons, their faces pale with fear. Proof enough for you, Simon? Celeste said. She turned to the security chief, who was cowering in the corner. Call the police. Now. Tell them we have two men, Ethan Irwin and Simon Irwin, who assaulted a federal agent, destroyed classified property, and attempted to obstruct a government mission. And tell them to bring backup. These two have friends in high places. The security chief didn't hesitate. He pulled out his phone, his hands shaking as he dialed 911. Simon cursed, lunging at Celeste, but two of my colleagues, big burly men who'd spent years training in hand-to-hand combat, stepped forward, grabbing him by the arms and pinning him to the wall. Ethan tried to run, but a security guard, eager to make amends for his earlier mistake, tackled him to the ground, handcuffing his wrists behind his back. Celeste knelt down beside me again, her eyes softening as she looked at my battered face. Can you stand? She asked. I nodded, gritting my teeth against the pain. With her help and the support of one of my colleagues, I managed to get to my feet. My body screamed in protest, every muscle aching, every cut and bruise throbbing. But I refused to collapse. Not now. Not when we'd finally won. Daniel rushed over, his face filled with relief. Ozzy, thank God you're alive. We were so worried. The file, I interrupted, my voice hoarse. Ethan tore it up. Is there any way to recover it? Daniel's expression darkened. He glanced at the shredded paper on the floor, then back at me. The file was encrypted. The paper itself is useless without the decryption key. But there's a backup. We have a digital copy stored in the research unit's secure server. But it's not that simple. I frowned. What do you mean? Daniel hesitated, then leaned in, his voice low enough that only Celeste and I could hear. The Genesis project isn't just a research project. It's a weapon. A bioweapon that can target specific genetic sequences. It was supposed to be used to neutralize terrorist cells without harming innocent civilians. But someone leaked information about it. Someone in the research unit. And we think they're working with Simon Irwin. My blood ran cold. Simon, why would he want a bioweapon? Celeste's face turned pale. Because he wants to take over the Judd group. He's been trying to undermine me for years. If he gets his hands on the Genesis project, he can blackmail the board, threaten to release